The era of knights, conquest, and untold stories returns, but now more stunning and immersive than ever. Step into worlds forged by fire and destiny. The Bustling World brings ancient China to life like never before, filled with villages, merchants, festivals, and duels that feel almost real. You can live freely farming, crafting, exploring, or carving your legacy through battle and honor. The world changes around you with breathtaking realism and small details that make every step immersive.
How did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy?
In ArcheAge Chronicles, the legendary MMO returns in full force, reborn for a new era of players. Build kingdoms, fight massive sieges, and command ships across vast oceans in one of the most ambitious fantasy worlds ever crafted. Its Unreal Engine 5 visuals give every sword clash and castle siege cinematic energy. This is the true definition of an evolving open-world sandbox.
However, I still have no trust in your kind. Prove yourself. If you survive this trial,
Fueled by vengeance and destiny, Norse Oath of Blood throws you into a savage Viking world dripping with atmosphere. The combat is raw and personal, where every strike feels like survival itself. You'll raid villages, uncover myths, and walk through frostbitten lands haunted by gods and ghosts. Few games capture the chaos and beauty of Norse brutality like this one.
The first man I kill, I'm taking his shoes. Face me if you dare!
Give them iron! Give them dare!
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us.
Chronicles Medieval lets you live the full spectrum of medieval life from peasant to king. Every trade, alliance, and betrayal shapes your journey in a dynamic world inspired by real history. The world feels alive with politics, economy, and authentic daily life. Whether you forge swords or lead armies, every decision you make echoes through your kingdom.
I became like them. I took up the sword. Prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
From the creator of No Man's Sky comes Light No Fire, an unbelievably ambitious open-world adventure set on one massive planet. You can ride across continents, scale mountains, or form kingdoms alongside thousands of other players. Its blend of exploration and medieval fantasy feels limitless. This might just redefine what open world truly means. The Blood of Dawnwalker is a grim Souls-like experience, drenched in Gothic art and despair. Cursed knights, monstrous foes, and haunting ruins fill its world with tension and mystery. The soundtrack bleeds emotion as you fight for redemption in a land beyond hope. Every victory feels earned, and every defeat a story of its own.
We should have feared for our souls instead. Have vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare. A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all.
He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
In Alkahest, medieval alchemy and dark fantasy collide. You'll battle abominations born of failed experiments, using both steel and arcane power to survive. Every duel is fierce, with intricate enemy designs and punishing combat that demands skill and timing. Its world feels cursed yet beautiful, a realm built on the edge of madness. Resonance A. Plague Tale Legacy expands the heart-wrenching tale of survival and sacrifice that made the series unforgettable. Step once more into a plague-ridden Europe, where stealth, emotion, and storytelling intertwine. The environments are breathtaking, from desolate villages to torch-lit cathedrals. The Iron Throne calls once again in Game of Thrones, war for Westeros. Command vast armies, forge alliances, and unleash fire and blood across familiar lands brought to life with cinematic scale. Every castle siege and betrayal captures the essence of George R.R. Martin's brutal world. Expect politics, power, and chaos on an epic level.
This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies.
We had a deal, Seeker.
Kaiden fuses Japanese myth with medieval European fantasy, creating a world of breathtaking contrasts. You'll cross foggy forests, face spirits, and duel samurai-like knights in surreal landscapes. The swordplay is graceful yet deadly, rewarding precision and timing. With its stunning art direction and deep world building, Kaiden stands out as a true visual masterpiece.
Lest you wash up again on my shores, your frail body shattered and broken.
Bianca, where have they taken you?
1348 Ex Voto plunges you into the heart of the Black Death, a world consumed by fear, faith, and death. You play a pilgrim searching for meaning amid divine wrath and human despair. The game mixes historical realism with religious horror, making every encounter feel unsettling.
And respect. Watch upon me now. Let my sword strike true. And those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness. Bianca, you are all that is left to me. I shall save you. This, I vow.
Massive, persistent, and community-driven Anvil Empires redefines medieval MMOs. Thousands of players shape its living world through warfare, trade, and politics. You'll see cities rise, empires fall, and nations formed entirely by player action. Bellatores pushes Unreal Engine 5 to its limits, delivering jaw-dropping visuals and massive open-world battles. Choose your role warrior, archer, or mounted knight, and fight for your realm in dynamic, large-scale wars. The game blends realism with fantasy, offering both political intrigue and brutal combat. Mortal Shell 2 builds on everything that made the first game unforgettable. Heavy, deliberate combat, and a world steeped in mystery. Each shell you inhabit tells a dark story of its own. The world feels decayed yet majestic, full of forgotten cathedrals and grotesque knights. Prepare to suffer beautifully once again.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child. They'll worship you until you fail. Then what? You're no god, but neither are they.
Hi everyone, I'm Victor, and today I want to give you a closer look at the gameplay of Ashen Steel.
Of Ashen Steel drops you into a wasteland torn apart by war. You'll start as a nameless wanderer, scavenging and surviving before rising to power. The game focuses on realism. No magic, no shortcuts, only steel and willpower. Every victory you earn feels carved from blood and determination.
You'll have various options for completing quests and face numerous difficult choices. And as you know, Tristan's actions may shape the lives of everyone on the island. One such choice is where your allegiance lies. Join the Order of the Seven to experience the path of knighthood, or side with the Free Hunters, who live by tough calls made for the greater good. And if coin is what you seek, you may choose to work with one of the island's 3 rival guilds. Hunting, fishing, crafting, treasure hunting, upgrading your gear, or stealing what you can. All of it will help you grow stronger and earn your keep. Level up your blacksmithing to forge a one-of-a-kind sword from your own blueprint, and later, modify or decorate it however you like. If you're tired of sleeping on the ground, you can set up a camp, rent a room, or even purchase a house and furnish it to your taste. Tristan is just a man. Over time, you'll unlock combat stances and a variety of weapons, each with its own feel and tactical advantage. Want sweeping heavy strikes? Grab a two-handed axe. Prefer light, fast attacks? A rapier might suit you better. You'll also gain access to special abilities that make this former cartographer deadlier with each fight. And eventually you'll tap into ancient knowledge, unleashing long-lost powers to devastate your enemies. The world of Ash and Steel is full of mysteries and activities for every kind of adventurer. We hope you explore it with the same passion we've poured into creating it.
The void has consumed us all.
Chrono Odyssey is pure visual spectacle, a grand MMORPG blending medieval fantasy with time manipulation. You can shift between classes mid-battle, altering the flow of combat in stunning real-time fights. Vast worlds, towering monsters, and orchestral music make every moment cinematic. This might be one of Unreal Engine 5's crown jewels.
It draws closer still.
I shall return you to the past. You must prevail, no matter the cost. Reshape the future by your own hand.
Vindictus Defying Fate revives the cult classic with jaw-dropping action and modern design. Its melee combat feels fast, cinematic, and satisfyingly brutal. You'll face mythic beasts, explore cursed lands, and unleash powerful finishers in glorious detail. The legend of Vindictus returns sharper, darker, and more intense than ever. In Soulframe, nature and steel exist in fragile harmony. From the creators of Warframe, this fantasy RPG delivers elegant melee combat and surreal environments rooted in myth and emotion. Its tone is slower, more meditative, and hauntingly beautiful. This is a world that breathes and remembers every soul that passes through it.
So, you want to know all about heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place.
The beloved series Fable is back, reimagined for a new generation. With Unreal Engine 5 visuals, witty storytelling, and whimsical charm, it captures everything fans loved while raising the bar in immersion. Explore magical forests, face hilarious moral choices, and watch your story shape the world.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your chancers, and the occasional giant toad, for some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
We thought you could save her.
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, doesn't it? Really, stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
Half-Sword takes realism to the extreme with physics-based melee combat that feels genuinely weighty. Every parry, strike, and stumble is calculated, creating chaotic yet believable duels. You'll feel every hit as armor dents and blades clash in visceral slow motion. It's as close as gaming gets to real medieval swordsmanship.
Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written.
Crimson Desert looks stunning. Its massive open-world, lifelike characters and cinematic combat blur the line between film and game. You'll fight, explore, and command in a land torn by war and politics. Few titles look as graphically stunning and ambitious as this one.
Right. Cliff, seek out your Greymane comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within, and let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one.
We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
This is your hour.
Remember who you are. and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
To create Outward, we asked ourselves, what would it be like to live the life of a common adventurer?
In Outward 2, survival meets medieval adventure in a brutal, unforgiving world. You'll manage hunger, fatigue, and harsh weather as much as enemy encounters. Exploration feels grounded and dangerous, pushing you to plan every step. It's not about being a hero, it's about surviving the journey.
To us, immersion is much more compelling than empowerment. We let intensity be defined by the calm that came before. A time to ponder. What does it take to vanquish what is bigger and meaner than you? It's going to take everything you got.
Blight Survival throws you and your friends into the chaos between two warring kingdoms, where a deadly infection spreads across the battlefield. The blend of stealth, horror, and visceral combat makes every encounter intense. Co-op gameplay brings heart-pounding teamwork to every mission. It's grim, realistic, and absolutely stunning.
Stop warming your balls and get over here! Hey, are you listening to me?
Sure, I am.
You're hearing me. You ain't listening.
Leave off, Granger.
Look at him, or I'll make you.
Boy, calm down, will you? Alright, I'm looking.
What did I say then, eh?
What's for the pain?
That's it. That painted armour. Bloody savages, didn't I say?
Yeah, you said it, Granger.
Get off him. What, you think he's got blight? Sometimes it's harder to spot, yeah? Gets in your veins first. Clogs up your brain. You're infected before you know it. He's dead. Poor bastard reeks. Probably dead for days. You're new to this. It only gets worse after they're dead. Makes you almost sorry for him. My ass doesn't feel too sorry. Keep looking.
In Tears of Metal, the world burns with despair and beauty. This brutal Souls-like mixes fluid combat with haunting landscapes. Every enemy feels handcrafted, every boss battle an artful duel. It's dark, poetic, and promises to be one of the most visually mesmerizing action RPGs in years.
Hold the line, black man! Scotland will never!
Kinstrife is a tale of loyalty, betrayal, and bloodshed. Its open world is filled with brutal battles, deep moral choices, and cinematic storytelling that draws you in. The environments look photorealistic from muddy battlefields to torchlit halls. God Save Birmingham reimagines medieval England with a dark, twisted sense of humor. The story blends chaos, rebellion, and brutal realism into a uniquely stylish experience. Expect fast-paced sword fights and dialogue dripping with satire. It's madness with attitude. Project Awakening stands as one of the most visually jaw-dropping action RPGs ever revealed. You'll battle massive beasts and cinematic encounters that rival blockbuster movies. Every movement, from sword swings to monster roars, feels alive and weighty. This is the ultimate test of Unreal Engine power.
The traces. Keep your ear to the ground, lest you lose the trail. We are the shield that shall not break. We are the sword that shall not bend. O God of steel and fury, give us flesh to hunt from bloodshed.
Hunger paints a terrifying vision of a cursed world. Every fight is desperate, every victory fleeting as you battle starvation and madness. Its gothic environments and brutal combat make it feel like a nightmare come to life. This Souls-like thrives on beauty, horror, and hopelessness.
What seekest thou in the dark? A touch of warmth? A gold coin? Or two? Deep within these folds of flesh, you and I both know. Death has judged us rightly. For we are but beasts, unworthy
The Witcher 4 marks the beginning of a new saga in the legendary series. CD Projekt Red promises an even larger, more dynamic world powered by Unreal Engine 5. Expect deep storytelling, monstrous foes, and unforgettable characters. The continent is evolving, and danger has never looked this real.
Tis how we rise to face the hard times, what does that for us? Even heart of gold. We've the spirit to overcome adversities aplenty. Darling. Sweeten. Today's the day. Ye fill out your destiny. Forgive me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
A witcher? Witcher! Whose kind did ye take? Nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods!
No! You chose her. Back to the village. Go, now.
Nay! I must save them! Save the village!
Save yourself! Run! To shelter! To your father! Run!
chosen one. His tradition.
Oh no, no, no.
It's all we wanted. For her to go to the woods. To go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
Have you ever wondered why the formation of the barrier went out of control?
Gothic Remake resurrects the dark medieval RPG that started it all. Every cave, town, and monster has been rebuilt from the ground up with stunning fidelity. The tone remains grim and grounded, filled with tough combat and moral weight. It's the perfect blend of nostalgia and next-gen brutality.
Colony. And every convict will eventually succumb to its influence. The old camp, with their pitiful illusion of order and safety. And yes, the so-called Brotherhood of the Sleeper, worshipping their mysterious god. They might be onto something. And the orcs. Well, you might dismiss their culture as primitive, but it would be prudent to study them carefully. Maybe the key to all of this lies buried deep under their sanctuaries. I cannot unravel these mysteries all alone. I need allies. Allies who look out for more than their own survival. Allies who accomplish things you might have considered impossible. Allies I will meet soon enough.